Friends, I am going to tell you of the great, mysterious, wonderful continent known as Africa. Africa! God's country! And he can have it! Well, sir, we left New York drunk and early on the morning of February 2nd. After 15 days on the water and 6 on the boat, we finally arrived on the shores of Africa. We at once proceeded 300 miles into the heart of the jungle, where I shot a polar bear. This bear was 6'7" in his stocking feet and had shoes on. This bear was anemic and couldn't stand the cold climate. He was a rich bear and could afford to go away in the winter. From the day of our arrival, we led an active life. First morning saw us up at 6, breakfasted, then back in bed at 7. This was our routine for the first 3 months. We finally got so we were back in bed at 6:30. One morning I was sitting in front of the cabin, smoking some meat. There wasn't a cigar store in the neighborhood. As I say, I was sitting in front of the cabin when I begged 6 tigers. I begged them to go away, but they hung around all afternoon. They were the most persistent tigers I've ever seen. The principal animals inhabiting that African jungle are moose, elk, and knights of Pythias. Of course, you all know what moose is. That's big game. The first day I shot 2 bucks, and that were the biggest game we had. As I say, you all know what a moose is. A moose runs around on the floor and eats cheese and is chased by the cats. The elks, on the other hand, live up in the hills, and in the spring they come down from their annual convention. It is very interesting to watch them come down to the water hole, and you should see them run when they find it is only water hole. What they're looking for is an elk-a-hole. One morning I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How he got in my pajamas I'll never know. But that is entirely irrelevant to what I was talking about. We took 6 pictures of the native girls, but they weren't developed. But we're going back again in a couple of weeks.